Nampaknya sudah lengkap ya pesertanya ya. Tadi yang belum masuk SMK 14 sudah ada, sekarang SMK 14 bisa memberikan respon. SMK 14 tadi sudah dibuka mic-nya tapi belum terdengar suaranya. Ya, SMK 14 sudah dibuka mic-nya. Oke, baik. Mungkin masih ada kendala ya. Mohon dibenahi dulu untuk audionya. Selanjutnya tadi dari SMK Tridharma ya, SMK Tridharma 2 Bogor.
Hi, hello.
Oke, halo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Oke. SMK 14 berarti. Sudah bisa aktif audionya SMK 14? Baik, sambil menunggu ya dari SMK 14 Bandung, because it's already 36 past 1 ya, so we are going to start our competition today. And as what have been shared, that we have 6 groups or 6 participants today, which are SMK N1 Kandang Haur, SMK N1 Garut, SMK N1 Gantar, SMK Bina Sejahtera 3 Kota Bogor, SMK N14 Bandung, and the last one is SMK Tridharma 2 Bogor. And I'm going to call your name or your group name one by one, start from number 1. And when I have already called your name to present about your presentation, the first one you have to do is to share or to present your video first. Yeah, after that you are going to share your presentation, and you have 6 minutes for the presentation, and you have 1 until 2 minutes for the video. Okay, are you ready, or is there anyone who wants to deliver some questions? Is it already clear enough? Okay, thank you. Okay, now we are going to start from the first group, which is SMK and Kandang Haur. Okay, Kandang Haur, are you ready to share your video first?
Yes.
Okay, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Let us introduce our team. First, my name is Michael Maironi. I'm from Vocational School 1 Kandang from the 11th class TKP. My name is Al Andiat. I am the 11th class of TKT 1 from Vocational School 1 Kandang Indramayu.
My name is Dina Rifadia. I'm from the 11th class TKT 1 of Vocational School 1 Kandang Indramayu.
Can you guys hear our voice?
Yes, yes. I've heard your voice, SMKN 14 Bandung.
Thank you so much.
Ya, anytime. Untuk kandang haur belum bisa share screen ya? Sebentar, sebentar.
Ya, Bos.
Boleh dicoba kandang haur? Apakah sudah bisa share screen?
Ya, sudah bisa.
Okay, please. Time is yours.
Yes.
The origin of the word. Sintren was a traditional dance, art originating from Cirebon, West Java. The Sintren dance was included in the solo dance, when viewed from the side of the movement. The solo dance had its own uniqueness, which represented touch and aesthetics. Quoting the book Tanah Kramat Indramayu composed by Kusyoto, Sintren came from the Javanese word named Disi, which referred to calling and train, which meant three our daughter. So Sintren meant the princess, which in the context of the dance referred to the dancer. In addition, the name Sintren was also taken from the word sindir and traten, which meant satirizing a party through dance. History. Early Sintren dance developed in the coastal areas of the island of Java. The people of Boyonsari, Panjangwetan village, North Pekalongan district, and Pekalongan Regency called in the sea and curve Sintren dance. Requirements to become a Sintren dancer. Being a Sintren dancer was not easy because the dancer had to be pure and clean, and she even had to fast before the performance. Sintren meaning. This dance also had quite an interesting meaning. There were two dance studios the most from the Sintren dance, namely chicken catch and mani. Sintren dance procedures. Before a dancer was put into the chicken coop, the girl was tied up first, then made unconscious with the help of a magician. After she became unconscious, the girl was wrapped in a mat and put in the chicken coop. When she danced and someone threw money at the girl was found and revived with incense smoke.
Sintren was a traditional dance art originating from Cirebon, West Java. The Sintren dance was included in the solo dance, when viewed from the side of the movement. The solo dance had its own uniqueness, which represented text and aesthetics. Putting the book Tanah Kramat Indramayu composed by Kusyoto. Sintren the Japanese word, namely "siri," which referred to calling and track, which meant they are daughters. So Cinderella meant the princess, which in the context of the dance referred to the dancer. In addition, the name Cinderella was also taken from the word "sindir" and "trate," which meant satirizing a party through dance.
Early Sintian dance developed in the coastal area in the island of Java. The people of Bojongsari, Panjangatan village, North Pekalongan district, and Pekalongan Regency call it the sea anchor Sintian dance. The emergence of this Sintian dance was related to the figure of Seka Branti, namely a servant of Prince Diponegoro who managed to escape the Indramayu area. At that time, Seka Branti often gathered with youth to recite struggle poems. Gradually, this activity was known by the Dutch government until it was finally banned. They were only allowed activities that were filled with parties, prostitutes, and drinking. Because of that, the youth group, together with Seka Branti, brought women to dance in their midst. The existence of this female dancer was only to trick the Dutch. In fact, the main activities were reading the struggle poems.
Being a Cinderella dancer was not easy because the dancer had to be pure and she even had to pass before the performance. Rather, dancer would play dance movements in a state of trance with the spirit of the ruler of the north coast of Java, Dewi Lanjarsari. Because it was a secret art, the Cinderella dancing skills are only passed down through lineage. That's why dancers were only selected people who had a lineage from a family tree as well.
This dance also had quite an interesting meaning. There were three dance studios, the most famous in the dance, namely the chicken cage and money.
A curved chicken cage depicted the face of human life. There were times when humans are above, but there were also times when they were below.
Meanwhile, the money that was thrown by the audience when the dancer was in action and when her fell and became weak, and that human life did not have to always put worldly matter first, to greedy attitude would make humans fail. Before the dancer was put in the chicken coop, the girl was fed up first, then made unconscious with the help of a magician. After she became unconscious, the girl ran in the mud and put in the chicken coop.
Well, in the chicken coop, the girl who let go of the rope, wear a Cintron costume, and even make up herself without the help of other people, because the girl was assisted by the magical power. So that when she came out of the chicken coop, the girl was neat and ready to dance.
When students and some the girl was fired and be referred to the science school.
I think that's enough from us. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much. Very good performance from SMK N1 Kandang Haur. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can you please give applause by sebentar.
Mute.
Okay, by tapping on the reaction button. Okay, and as have been informed before that we are going to have question and answer session, but because we have only limited time, so I'm going to open a Q&A session only for one question. For other participants, you are allowed to give questions to the participant that have been presented their presentation. So is there anyone from the participants who want to give the questions? Dipersilahkan kalau ada dari grup lain atau kelompok lain yang ingin memberikan pertanyaan terhadap presentasi dari Kandang Haur tadi, SMK 1 Kandang Haur, please raise your hands. Pakai raise hand aja ya. Silahkan.
Saya malah nggak tahu ada begini-beginiannya, soalnya cuma dari gaji aja. Bisa nggak?
Ada? Tidak ada. Okay, if there's no questions, then we are going to go to the second performance, which is from SMKN1 Garut, ya. Okay, Garut, are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay. Now, the first one, you can share your video first, and then you can deliver your presentation. Okay, Garut, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start our discussion, please let us introduce ourselves. My name is Kezia.
My name is Priscilla. And I am Siva.
And we are from Vocational High School 1 Garut. Okay, so before we start, please let us share our teasers. Okay, as you have watched our teasers, we are choosing a technology topic because we know the importance of technology is very important in this era that we live in. So without further ado, Priscilla, can you please tell us the importance of technology?
Okay, so as we know, technology helps us a lot in our life, and it will never be enough to explain the impact of technology in our life. For example, we can make our food easier, like rice, with just using a rice cooker rather than just using stove. But did you know that if you are using gas for if you are cooking, you're not really eco-friendly. So when it comes to the type of technology, there are two types of it. So the first one is eco-unfriendly technology, and the second one is eco-friendly technology.
So what is the other option instead of using gas? Well, we can use electricity as the source of heat for the stove. I personally think that the usage is very much easier because you don't have to switch the gas every time it runs out. So it is very efficient. And this is why we want to introduce you to very eco-friendly options that can be used as a solution.
Renewable energy engineering is one of our major that helps students to develop new technologies. And one of the products that they are developing are solar panels. It was invented by American inventor Carlos in 1883. Solar panels also photovoltaic solar energy Okay, so solar panels is a device of the solar cell that a collection which already arranged in order to absorb the solar light effectively, and it absorbs light and collects energy in the battery, and you can use the energy on the battery. So as long as it's still there, so the part that absorb the light is the solar cell. So the solar cell is divided into many photovoltaic component to turn light into electricity.
Also, the solar panel can make clean energy without producing greenhouse gas and contaminating waters. Besides, it's different from the nuclear reactor. When the solar panel is working, it doesn't need any water and doesn't make much noises. So it's very convenient. And I also want to remind you that if you have solar panels, it have a a watt limit, which is the WP or watt peak. So if your solar panel has 10 watt peak, it can only be used as much as 10 peak.
However, lots of people still consider to use this technology. Solar panel has a very high cost, and the first installation it is very expensive, not only to install the solar panel, batteries, inverter, and cable. So it's very considerable, but also have a very high selling values to this.
The solar panel system that we developed in our school is the off-grid PLTS system. The off-grid PLTS system is a solar power plant that is not connected to the PLN electricity grid and requires a battery store power from the electricity produced by solar panels. The off-grid system will solar power in the battery so it can be used when there is no grid or power outage.
So the system cannot provide power for the entire electrical load due to the use of batteries, which will cost more. With good design and off-grid system can generate enough power all year round. In fact, during the rainy season, the battery capacity can meet energy needs. The way the off-grid solar panel system works is that they receive sunlight and flow the direct current, or called DC, to the regulator. This battery bank will later store DC electricity. This interval will draw power from the battery and AC electricity and forward it to the solar panels. Off-grid solar panel systems are recommended for areas that don't have access or don't have a
The best solar panel option is the one that aligns with your property and individual needs. For some, the solar panel efficiency rating might be the most important factor, while others might value cost effectiveness more. Although it is expensive, I think it is worth the cost and durability.
So that's all from us.
We want to apologize if there's any mistakes or mispronunciation.
Thank you for your attention and have a good day.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, really excellent presentation from SMKN1 Garut. Yeah, so please, the audience, you can give the appreciation to SMKN1 Garut by pressing the reaction button. You can clap your hand, give some love for them. Okay, SMKN1 Garut have shared about the product that have been developed in their school, which is solar panel. Yeah, maybe some of you are curious about the product or you have some questions about it. Maybe you can deliver your question. The other group, you are allowed to give questions to SMKN1 Garut, and I'm sure that they are ready to answer your questions. Okay, anyone who wants to give a question? Only for one question. Oh, Kandang Haur has raised their hands. Okay, please open up your microphone on. Kandang Haur.
Yeah, it's already open. My question is, why do you choose this title about the technology? Why do you choose it?
Okay, is that all, Kandang Haur?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for your question. Now, Garut, please answer the questions.
Because our major is developing it, and we also know that electricity is expensive, and I think our school have the solution, so we might introduce it to you guys.
And
That's
also, and also I'm gonna add more because we feel like this product in our school is really not enough deserve enough recognition, I think. So I think it's very important for us to share about it. So
that's all from us.
thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So three of you are from the same major?
No, we're not.
Oh no, okay. That's okay, okay. Thank you very much, SMK and One Garut, for your excellent performance. Now we are going to go to the third performer, which is SMK and One Gantar. Okay, are you ready? SMK and One Gantar? Gantar, hello? You have opened up the microphone, but I haven't heard your voice. Mungkin bisa dicek lagi audionya. Gantar sudah terbuka tapi belum ada suara.
Hello, Miss.
Okay. Okay. I have heard your voice. Now you can start your presentation by sharing your video first. Okay, SMK and One Gantar, time is yours.
Yes. Sesuai.
Wow.
As we know, technology is a concept that is constantly evolving over time. From the industrial era to the digital era, technology continues to be the driving force behind human civilization. Currently, technology has transformed the way we live, work, and communicate with each other. Technology allows us to connect with people from all over the world in seconds, find answers to the questions we seek in seconds, as well as accelerate innovation and new discoveries. In this ever-changing world, we need AI that can help us adapt quickly and easily. And that's why OpenAI created Chat, the world's largest and most advanced natural language model. With the ability to understand context and extract meaning from text, Chat is the best solution to solve complex problems and provide accurate and fast answers. From business to education, from health to entertainment, Chat has proven itself as the most effective AI solution to help us achieve our goals. Join OpenAI in facing this increasingly complex future.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let us introduce ourselves. My name is Anwar Hidayat, and this is my partner.
My name is Radit Mika Rahil.
And this.
My name is Aryo Iqbal Salam.
We are from SMK 1 Gantar Indramayu. In this moment, we want to tell you guys about one of the most popular artificial intelligence or AI technology.
That name is
That name is GPT chat technology. That is the teacher. Now let's talk about the main topic.
gimana sih ngaturnya? Saya langsung aja. Dulu videonya masih kayak begitu. Ada lagi Pak. Ya, gimana ini? This way. Oh enggak ada. Masuk ada. Oh, background and effect ini. Udah, ya udah lah, nggak apa-apa.
This is a 6-point GPT technology. There are 6 points that we will discuss. First, interaction. Second, how GPT chat work. Next, advantages. Next, disadvantages. Next, application. The last one, conclusion. Next. First, introduction of GPT chat technology. Firstly, there is the introduction of GPT chat technology that will be by myself. GPT chat technology AI powered by chatbot by OpenAI. The first version of GPT chat technology launched in 2020, which is the 3.5 version and is a development of its preview version, namely version 2 and version 3. ChatGPT can be used for learning, discovering new things, counseling, and other purposes. That's it for the first point. The next second point and third point, which we will explain it by Radit.
So the second point is how GPT chat technology works. GPT chat technology works by collecting human conversation data from various sources and uses deep learning algorithms to study patterns of human language. After that, this technology can produce a corresponding response in the context of the conversation based on the data that has been previously studied. In addition, GPT chat technology can also perform transfer learning, which means utilizing existing knowledge learned on one task to complete other similar tasks. This makes this technology smarter and more adaptable to user needs. The third point is the advantage of using GPT chat technology. The use of GPT chat technology has several advantages, including increased efficiency in customer service. With its technology, customer can easily get answers to their questions without having to wait long to get a response from the customer service agent. Apart from that, GPT chat technology can also be used for online counseling or therapy, which allows people to consult with a professional without having met in person. This technology can help people who have difficulty communicating, such as those with autism or who are deaf.
That's it for the second and third point. The next point will be explained by Iqbal.
4. Disadvantage of using GPT chat technologies. GPT development challenge technologies. Although it has a great potential, the development of GPT chat technologies also has some challenge. One of them is the issue of privacy and security of user data, because this technology collects and processes human user data from misuse or data leakage. In addition, GPT chat technology we can five application of GPT chat technology in the future. The future application of GPT chat technology can be very wide. Apart from customer service and online counseling, this technology can also be used in education, marketing, and even entertainment. For example, this technology can be used to create virtual character that can interact with user and provide a richer personal experience. In addition, the development of chat technology can also open up new opportunities
I'm
in
sorry.
development.
I'm sorry. Sorry for interrupting your presentation time, but your team has exceeded the predetermined time. So I apologize that I must end your session. Thank you for your understanding.
Okay.
Miss Intan, is this okay?
Oke, Pak Yanwar.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Intan, we can start the storytelling. I mean the question and answer session.
Okay, yeah. That's all the presentation from SMKN1 Gantaria. I have a great presentation about GPT chat. Okay, maybe some of the participants wants to give them some a question, because we only have a question here in the Q&A session. Okay, anyone from other groups who wants to deliver the questions, please? Okay, SMK Tridharma Bogor, please give your question.
Hello, folks from SMKN1 Gantar Indramayu. You have a very great presentation there. And I would like to ask some questions. Well, it's just only one. So what do you think about ChatGPT being used as a tool for cheating exams and script that is vital for academical purposes? That is my question there. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Very interesting one. SMKN1 Gantar, please answer the question from SMK Tridharma 2 Bogor.
Please wait, the SMK Tridharma 2 Bogor. Please wait to get the answer of your question. So to answer your question, ChatGPT has a counter to get an answer for the ChatGPT. So the ChatGPT, the answer from ChatGPT is not sometimes ChatGPT can be wrong. I can try that. So sometimes ChatGPT can be wrong. And ChatGPT is not ours, right? So it's not quite good for cheating in your exam. And it's a
But it's good to
but the ChatGPT is good for counseling online. Like you can call a doctor without need to meet a doctor. You can ask with ChatGPT. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for SMK and Gantar for your answer. Now we are going to go to the next participant. which is from SMK. Oh, wait a minute. SMK Bina Sejahtera 3 Bogor. Okay, SMK Bina Sejahtera, are you ready?
Yes,
We are ready.
Okay, now you can start by sharing your video first and then share your presentation. Okay, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. Hello, my name is Alifta Gustiana Safitri. Hi, I'm Tariana. I'm Siti Alevi. We are from SMK Bina Sejahtera 3 Kota Bogor.
Okay, we will present about Bajigur, a traditional drink from West Java. But before that, we will show a teaser video first. That was our teaser video, and now we will start our presentation with PowerPoint. Bajigur, Indonesian traditional drink, presented by Alifta Gustiana Safitri, Siti Alevi, and Tariana from SMK Bina Sejahtera 3 Kota Bogor. Indonesia is that has a variety of ethnic, culture, and culinary. Ethnicity in Indonesia is very diverse. There's a Javanese from Central Java, Sundanese from West Java, Batak from North Sumatra, etc. Indonesia also has a lot of unique culture as Angklung from West Java, Saman from Aceh, and many more. And the interesting topic that we will discuss as storytelling today is culinary. Every Indonesian culinary has its own uniqueness, like rendang from Padang, bakso from Malang, gudeg from Yogyakarta, and bajigur, a traditional drink from West Java that unfortunately getting less and less popular.
Okay, every traditional culinary has a unique history, including bajigur. How was bajigur found? Bajigur was first made by Sudanese people in the West Java and was found by accidentally by the farmers. At the first, these farmers were used to enjoy with bowl palm sugar water in the morning before going to the rice field. This palm sugar water, which is enjoy warm, has a calming effect as well as enthusiasm and energy. Gradually, this palm sugar water developed because it was given various of other ingredients.
Over time, the farmers adding several additional ingredients to the drink. The farmers start adding the ginger and coconut milk until finally it was called bajigur, which is famous today. This hot drink immediately became a favorite, especially at the time whose Java was still very cold. Drinking a glass of warm bajigur can be a spirit topping, and while at the same time making the body warm too. Okay, bajigur is identical with warm serving. When drinking a glass of bajigur, there are various complementary menus. Now let's rustic. The complementary dishes for bajigur are various too, like boiled peanuts, cassava, banana, sweet potato, and taro. There are also those who often enjoy bajigur with traditional sweet cakes like timus, mataroda, and nagasari. They will shout like bajigur, bajigur, bajigur to indicate that the bajigur is placing in front of their house. But honestly, in the big city, bajigur are hard to find. That are cafe or restaurant that sell bajigur. But in fact, you can easily make this drink at your home.
How to make bajigur? The way to make bajigur is very easy. The ingredients only consist of coffee, salt, palm sugar, ginger, coconut milk, water, and pandan leaf. The step is first pour the water into a pot, then boil it until it boils. The second is pour all the ingredients, then pour the coconut milk slowly while stirring. And the last is pour the bajigur into a glass, then bajigur is ready to be served. Benefit of bajigur. Bajigur is good to maintain healthy bones. Why is bajigur good to maintain healthy bones? Because coconut milk contains calcium that can keep our bones stay healthy. And bajigur is also good to control blood pressure, blood sugar level, increase metabolism, and reduce crowns. Because ginger contains antioxidant that can keep us from illness.
After knowing the many benefits that we can feel, it would be a shame if we just leave it behind, right? So the teenagers, don't forget our traditional culinary as one wealth of our country.
Let's preserve traditional culinary from West Java.
Okay, before the presentation ends, we would like to thank you for your attention about during our presentation, and we hopefully this material can be useful for all of us, and hopefully we will move to mention about Indonesian cultural and culinary diversity. And sorry for the mistake in words or deeds. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, very good presentation from SMK Bina Sejahtera Tri Bogor. Yeah, they have presented the topic about culinary, especially the signature beverage that is very well known in West Java, bajigur. Yeah, and they also remind all the teenagers here to love the local beverage or local culinary. Yeah, compared to maybe a foreign or Western culinary that is very famous among teenagers. Okay, now we are going to the Q&A session, and I have seen one group raise their hands. Tadi sudah terlihat yang raise hand, sekarang nggak ada. Maybe some of you are interested or curious about the topics that have been presented, you can deliver the question to SMK Bina Sejahtera Tri Bogor. Okay, is there anyone who wants to deliver the question? Ada yang mau memberikan pertanyaan? Atau mungkin karena sudah cukup terkenal ya bajigur di Jawa Barat ini? Adakah? Okay, no question. Okay, if there's no question, then we are going to the next participant. Thank you very much, SMK Bina Sejahtera Tri Bogor. Now we are going to the next participant from SMKN 14 Bandung. Okay, SMKN 14 Bandung, Are you ready? SMK and 14? You're still having trouble with your audio? It has been open, your mic has been open, but I still can't hear your voice. Okay, SMK and 14 Bandung.
Hello, test. Hello.
Okay, yeah, I can hear your voice.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So sorry for the audio trouble. We're struggling over here, but we're fine.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Now you can start by sharing your video and then share your presentation. Time is yours, SMK and 14 Bandung.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are from SMKN 14 Bandung, and we would like to introduce ourselves. First of all, my name is Rufi Kintara, but you may call me Rufi. This is my friend.
Hello guys, my name is Madiana Fitri Samsudin and you can call me Dira. Hello, my name is Katena Waradana, or you can also call me Kat for short.
Okay, so we're gonna share our teaser video we have made. Please enjoy. Okay, as you guys have watched our video teaser, we're gonna talk about creative industry. So today, we're gonna talk about creative industry as a Gen Z in our station. So, what do you guys think of a creative industry?
Uh, I think creative industry is very interesting, you know. In fact, if it's popular, it can motivate or even convince other people into being creative. So that means it can have a very positive impact to a lot of people. Don't you guys agree?
Yeah, that's actually so true. What my friend just said, I think it's actually so true because we as us as a Gen Z, we all need some creativity in our generation because I think creative is as important being ourselves because we all have our unique self and I think being creative is so important. I'm gonna ask my friend, do you think being creative is so important and why would you think that?
I personally think like being creative is very, very important. Like being creative is everything. Like when you are being creative, you can do anything you want. You'll be able to do anything. Like when I scroll up, you know, like YouTube or Instagram pages, like I often see many people creating really, really creative, yeah, relative creative content that make everyone entertained or even get.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, the internet is actually really wide because we all have our inspiration, right? On internet, do you guys follow anything? Do you guys follow anyone who you like or anyone that you think that is cool? I think I would say a role model, right? Do you guys have any role model in in creative way or in internet or something?
Ooh, as an artist myself, I have a lot of inspiration on internet. Since I need inspiration for my art style. I've done many research on many artists that I took as inspiration on the internet. It's cool, isn't it? I do agree with her.
So cool.
Oh, wow.
So I heard that you make art, right? So I'm like really curious about how do you learn art at the start, because I don't think art comes from like, it's something that we as a generation like growing up learning. So how do you learn like starting being a creative, or how do you even start?
Oh, honestly, I be used to drawing like since I was in the elementary school. Like that was just like traditional drawing, like sketching on book, coloring on paper, and so on. And then I got to vocational high school for in Bandung, and I learned a lot here.
Wow.
Very interesting.
I know you're from SMK in Bandung. So our school has tons of major, mainly art, because we as a student here, we we're majoring in graphic designing, and we study a lot about art, and even we are making some posters, something like this. We designed this for our schoolwork, and we're gonna dip into this later. But first of all, I wanna ask like, how do you start as a young student like us, like this, starting making an income in a major that we interested in, like us, a graphic designer student? I'm gonna ask my friend.
I think to start a business, it's very important to have interest first. As for me, I started drawing like this one. So cute. Thank
I love
you.
your art.
I even started a commission, and so far it's been going very well.
Oh, see. Oh, I think being a graphic designer has a lot of stuff to start with. And just like me, I actually have a business called Press by Kin. So maybe some of you could check my Instagram or my Shopee, because I have a business here. So basically, I designed this brochure. It has a three fold, something like this, and I designed it in Corel Draw and other stuff like that. I could design a poster or even a t-shirt, making it into a t-shirt. I think being a graphic designer or a creative person in general has a lot of stuff.
Can you tell me how to make it?
Okay, first, I'm looking for my inspiration on internet like Pinterest or even Google, because this internet has been really helpful for us young folks. And I think I feel like, wow, I want to recreate this pretty structure, something like this. And I'm like, so I tried my best to recreate it, and this is what I really like. This is what my style looks like. And yeah, I think it really helped me. I put this on internet like TikTok and Instagram, and I saw them, and I think it went pretty good.
I know how well is it going for you.
I usually open a batch per month and something like that.
On your
And
Instagram?
yeah, on my Instagram, I did like a lot of pre-order, something like that. So I opened this like clothes that I created, and it's really honestly interesting for the people to find it. And I have sell over 300 pieces of clothes in 5 months. You know.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
That's a very successful business.
yeah.
Very cool.
And that's really all about what we're going to talk about. And being the conclusion is the creative industry is really a wild world to be living in. And it's teachable for us Gen Z to start learning from creative industry. I hope you guys really enjoy our presentation, and thank you so much for paying attention on us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, very nice presentation from SMKN 14 Bandung about creative industry, and they also show us some products that they have produced themselves, and it's very interesting one. Maybe some of you are interested and want to give them some question or a question. I mean, but before that, I'd like to remind you to fill the attendance form. Yeah, fill please all the participant here fill the attendance form that is available on the comment section. Ya, silahkan diisi daftar hadir yang ada di kolom komentar ya, linknya sudah tersedia. Okay, now we're going to go to the Q&A session. Is there anyone who wants to give a question to SMKN Forden Bandung, please? Raise your hands. Anyone? Maybe you are curious how many products that have been sold or something else. Okay, no.
Excuse me, sorry, miss.
What? Okay, kalau tidak, okay, kita. Yes?
Are there any questions? Feel free to ask, we will answer.
Okay, I think no one here raised their hands. So thank you very much, SMK and Fordin Bandung. A very nice and interesting presentation.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Yeah, and
our pleasure.
Okay, now we are going to the last group or last participant, which is from, wait a minute, SMK Tridharma to Bogor. Okay, Tridharma, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. You can start by sharing your video first and then continued by sharing your presentation. SMK Tridharma to Bogor. Time is yours.
If you're feeling ill, we will still be here to give you the chill pill. Good day, everyone. My name is Sultan Fadila, and it's a pleasure to be your host on this lovely afternoon. And I welcome you to our show, The Chill Pill. Now, before straight inviting some individuals, there is something in our radar. This time, it's rather unique, inspiring, and both amusing. Let's take a look at that, shall we?
Market Day. 3 Dharma 2 Vocational High School Bogart.
What's up? What are you doing? I was just thinking about selling a new product on the next year's of Market Day. What is Market Day? Come, I'll show you.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick aside without a sense of feeling. I've walked in with a habit you people ever heard of. Closing the goddamn door. Good for you, you look happy and healthy. Not me, if you ever care to ask. You might not believe your eyes of 10 billion fireflies. Going down, down in another year round. But sugar, we're going down swinging. Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. You have my heart, it will never be worlds apart. She got her own thing, that's why I love her. Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you, let me buy you a drink. Whoa.
So, what do you think of Market Day? I think it was very interesting, fun, and very useful activity. I knew you would say that.
Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick of aside without a sense of feeling.
So there's been a lot of commotion seen in the video. Honestly, I'm as curious as you are. And without any further ado, let's invite these two gentlemen to join with us. Big applause for Andian and Jonathan. Hello, mister. Should I call you to mister? Anyways, thank you for joining us in this chill pill.
Thank you, thank you. No, you could call me Andre instead. Pleasure to meet you. Hey there, Sultan. Thank you for inviting us. And yeah, to be frank, I prefer you call me Joe or Jonathan. Sultan.
Radio, Andre and Jonathan. So you two, can you tell us a bit about that t-shirt that you made?
Yes, it is about an event called Market Day. So it's a very interesting agenda that our school has.
Interesting. Can you talk about it a bit more? What is exactly Market Day?
So basically, Market Day is an activity, you could say a special event that our school had. And it is a program designed to market or to sell goods, whether it's merchandise or signature foods in particular. And it has been held on certain days that have been determined and carried out around the school areas.
And as you can see in the video, we take a tour around the school field, and it does look like there's been a market specifically designed for students.
All right, this event has a special purpose to it.
Of course, the general purpose of this event is to create an entrepreneurial spirit among the participants. And it is a general purpose that also useful.
All right, speaking of the participants, who exactly is the participant?
So the participants were all grade 12 from across all majors in the school. So they have this entrepreneur course throughout the first semester, and why not utilize that to create an event that is useful?
Yeah, you have a point there. I wonder what are they selling in Market Day?
Ooh, a lot actually. We're talking about merchandise, clothes, t-shirts, foods, drinks, accessories, keychains, pins, etc., which is very great overall in itself. Even me and Joe bought some too.
Oh, right. That's actually a lot of products to sell. Is there any limitation to the budget, or the school already regulates it?
I know, right? There is no limitations whatsoever, so students can utilize their budgets and resources creatively without any restrictions.
You mentioned that the event is held at a certain days. Just how many days does that event takes?
It was held for 3 days, from 1st of December to 3rd of December.
All right, now I'll ask Jonathan. So you once visited Market Day. How's your impression and opinion about this?
Now that you mention it, I think Market Day was fun and very useful. I also agree to what Andre said earlier. The purpose of Market Day is to bolster entrepreneurial spirit so that students can be ready to be an entrepreneur. Since our high school is a vocational one, the students that will graduate will also have an entrepreneurial skill. So as a solution, when they fail to get a job, according to the data I've collected from Compass, about 5.86% of nationwide population, which is about 8.42 million people, are still students. About 9.5% is from vocational high school. Interestingly, vocational high school contribute a lot to the nation growing case of unemployment. And that is why I think Market Day could be an interesting concept to put on other schools too.
You must have done pretty lot of research. Hey, Jonathan, I think you have a good point regarding this one.
Of course he is. Now, unemployment rate has been our concern for the last couple of years. Not to mention last year's pandemic, people's been rough their time, mate.
Yeah, for real. My parents also felt the effect too. It was depressing.
At least we have been through that, Jonathan. It's all right.
All right, gentlemen. Once again, thanks for coming in this lovely talk show. What an interesting topics that we have. Ladies and gents, I told you that we have something amusing.
My pleasure. Jonathan and I are pleased about questions regarding this.
Speaking about answering questions, I would like to open a Q&A session for the audience. Judges or audience, you may start asking questions now.
Okay, thank you SMK and Tridharma to Bogor, as they have asked you to give a question for them. So is there anyone who wants to deliver the questions? The ones who maybe you are curious about the program, what do you call it, market day, yeah, where the students are given opportunity to sell some of their goods. Maybe some of the school here also have the same program or something else. You can share also here. Okay, so other groups, do you have any question? Okay, from SMK and 14 Bandung, please.
We would like to ask a question about the market day. So, you guys sell various stuff right there. What do you guys sell for specifically for three of you guys? What do you guys sell on the market day? Thank you.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
The question. Can you repeat the question? Pardon.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me? Check. Hello. Okay. So my question is, the market day that you guys did in your school is really wide, right? I want to ask you, what do you guys sell specifically for three of you guys? What do you guys sell on that market day? Thank you.
Oh, specific things. Yes, that's a great question. Thank you for that. So the specific thing that we sell in market day is mainly accessories such as, well, probably, keychains and pins and probably some earrings and stuff like that. And also we sell signature foods like, well, in your areas like basreng, risol, and all of that, of course, and also beverages, drinks like orange juice and stuff like that. So yeah, market day it is very big. It is very
useful.
It is very useful for selling products like that. Thank you for the questions once again.
Okay, thanks for the question, SMK and 14 Bandung, and also thanks for your presentation, SMK 3 Dharma 2 Bogor. Yeah, I think SMK 3 Dharma is the last participant. Yeah, so now, yes, please.
We haven't finished the presentation yet.
Oh, okay. So go on. I'm sorry.
I think that's enough for today's talk show. Once again, thanks for tuning in to our talk show. And thank you, Anjay and Jonathan, to join us in this lovely afternoon. Remember, everyone, if you're feeling ill, we will still be here to give you a chill pill.
Okay, thank you very much. Please give applause to SMK 3 Dharma 2 Bogor and also to all of us here from 6 schools, yeah, from SMK and 1 Kandang Haur, and then SMK and 1 Garut, SMK and 1 Gantar, SMK Bina Sejahtera 3 Bogor, SMK and 14 Bandung, and SU Bogor, you have done really great job today. And guys, before we end our session today, the committee asked us to back to the main room. Yeah, so please don't leave the meeting. You can leave the room, but you cannot leave the meeting today because there will be photo session. Yeah, and for the participants who haven't filled the attendance form, don't forget to fill the form that is available on the comment section. Okay, thank you very much for today, and I hope we can see you on the next meeting and the next competition, and you can have a great learning from our knowledge, gain some knowledge from this meeting today. Thank you very much, and please give applause to all of us. Okay, let's go back to the main room. Thank you.